Back in the early 90s, my Mega Drive was given one of the most challenging and fun cartridges I've ever played, Strider. This game was tough, and for a while I thought that the Strider in these games was a different guy to Strider Hero. Apparently he just had a makeover. Taking place in 2048, a mad emperor has taken control of Russia, and it could spell the end of the free world as we know it. But don't worry, because Strider Hero, a top agent who happens to wear a ninja suit and have a sword that blows things up, is here to save the day, or, depending on your skill level, die a lot. This is a port of the arcade version of Strider, and it's done beautifully, showing off the Mega Drive's power and flaunting its great graphics and sound. This was quite impressive back in the days when Sega were doing what Nintendo didn't. From the very start of the game, you'll be facing off against Strider's very stylized guards, robots, and, for some reason, Amazon women. All these bad guys are taken down in the same way, just smack them with your sword and their history. Gameplay is relatively simple, move across the screen making your way around various platforms and ledges, while trying not to get hit by a bombardment of enemies. It can get quite tough, but succeeds in never becoming frustrating to play. To help you get around, you can climb walls, hang from ledges, and pull yourself up to platforms from underneath. You can also jump, but Strider's jump has always felt a bit stiff to me, and I've never had the feeling that I was in complete control of the character whilst in the air, which is a shame because I think you could pull off some pretty good acrobatics with this guy otherwise. It's my one gripe with the controls, and it can take away from the illusion that you're a badass ninja in the future. The bosses range from being ridiculously easy and exploitable, to being more than tricky to tackle. I admit I'm not very good at this game, but when I was a kid, I rarely got past the second level, and that's all thanks to the first boss of that level. At the start of the second level, you're in some snowy mountains after the first level, which takes place in a city. How did we get from a city to a mountain? Because this is a Mega Drive game, and that's how things were done back then. We didn't question it, we just enjoyed it. It also meant we got a variety of environments to enjoy, unlike in some current games where everything looks the same. I got sidetracked there. Anyway, you're on a snowy mountain and you fight your way past some wolves to get to a door which slams shut on you. You then have to attack the door while fighting off wolves to destroy it, and have another door immediately replace the one you just destroyed. Seriously, you have to be pretty quick to get through this door sometimes. You're then immediately greeted with this level's first boss, Mecha Donkey Kong. This guy used to always drain my lives away when I was a kid, but as an adult I can kick his ass. Well, most of the time. In total there are 5 levels, one in the city, one in the snowy mountains, the one in the Wing Fortress zone, one in an Amazon-styled forest, and then the final level. Each level has its own unique feel and pace and introduces new enemies to keep things refreshing. The difficulty curve is what you'd expect of a 90s title. Some of the time it's more a case of learning a level than actually having skill, and luck seems to play into it a fair amount too. The game never seems unfair though, and every time you get stuck, you will still believe that it's possible to win. I would definitely recommend this game to anyone who's a fan of arcade-style side-scrollers. If you didn't play this when you were a kid, then you definitely missed out. Unfortunately, this game doesn't seem to appear in any of today's collection titles. It was even absent from the Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3 Sega Mega Drive collection, known as Sonic's Ultimate Genesis collection in the US. If you do manage to find a copy though, you're in for a treat. See you next time.